Hi everyone, I'm Ling, 26 years old. Right now, I guess you could call me accidentally fee unemployed. I used to think Hanoi was just a place to make money until I left it for a while and moved to the suburbs. But today, coming back and standing amidst the shuffling crowd and towering building, I realized something. Just a few dozen kilometers apart, the suburb and the city center are two completely different worlds. The difference isn't just about the space of life, it's particularly visible in the most practical thing, the housing price. Moving from a spacious, peaceful suburb into the inner center feel like stepping into race over expensive square meter that cost several times more. For someone who just quit their job like me, finding a suitable place to live right now is more important than ever. Currently, I'm staying in a small rented room that's cost around 1.1 million Vietnam dong, about $45 a month, a reasonable price that keeps me from worrying too much about expense while I wait for the right job opportunity. But there's one thing that keeps lingering in my mind. I love cooking and I wonder if I should open a small store, a takeout store, or simply cook to order online. Should I treat it as a side hustle or beat everything on it instead of returning to corporate job? I don't have the answer yet. Today I will temporarily set the worry aside. Follow my footsteps as I take you on a tour around downtown Hanoi, a place where I spend my fresh graduate days to see how much the vibe and the price per square meter here have changed and maybe to find some inspiration for my upcoming plan. Maybe a trip like this will help me see things more clearly, and especially I'm going to take you to an eatery that I'm sure of one thing. If you try this one, you will fall in love with it just like me. Today I have two choices for my outfit, t-shirt and polo shirt. What do you think? Which shirt I should choose? But I still like polo shirts, so I think I will wear it today. To shoot this footage, I prepared a few budget items bought on Shopee, a long selfie stick, a small recording mic, and a tabletop tripod. The weather in Hanoi this season is pretty unpredictable, so I'm bringing an umbrella along just in case the weather suddenly turns on me. The place I rented is quite convenient, just a few steps away from the bus station. So today I decided to walk to the station and catch a bus to travel into the city center. Station is near my house, so now I'm working for that. You know what? The house behind me were built by a container, and that is a good idea, and I think it's very interesting. While working, an uncle asked me for the direction. Coincidentally, he asked me for the exact place I was heading to. A pretty happy start for today. Behind me is a university, and opposite the university is the bus station, and I will wait the bus up there. I have just missed the last bus, so now I have to wait 15 minutes for the next one.
Minh bảo mà các em mở cửa cho các cái.
Nó có đến cửa sau.
Nó mở cửa ra thôi, nó mở cả hai cửa rồi. Biết là nó mở đấy rồi. Thằng kia thì chậm lên quá.
After 30 minutes commute, I finally arrived at the noodle shop. I just arrived here, so now we will go to my bún chả place in Hanoi. You know, bún chả is very famous in Vietnam. I still remember back in the day, it was just tiny shop hidden deep in an alley. Yes, it always crowded. This is a family-run shop passed down to generation, and I'm sure you will love it just like me. The pork here is grinded using bamboo-clipped, so it smells much better than being grinded in an oven. Looking at each fragrant piece of meat on the right cut, my stomach started glowing before I even realized. The side dishes are all homemade by the family, clean and hygienic. The price here is 3 or 4 times more expensive than a bowl of noodle near my place in the suburbs. Thêm 160 điều súp ạ.
Đông bàn nghe như đâu mỏi. Năm ba. Là gì?
There are 3 kinds of green bun here. Small, medium, and big. My bowl is small. It costs $2.5. The medium one is $3.2, and the big one around $4. So now let's eat bún chả with me. It's very delicious and very famous here. Now cái này the vegetable is always clean and fresh, always in a day.
Anh về đi đâu để trường hợp thì em chỉ chỗ. Chị mấy bác? Chị 300 này. Mai về. Có bao tiền đấy? Bạn ơi có nhiều cỡ lắm, chị thích cỡ nào? Chị ba bác. Thảo cứ quay quay ra. Em còn xe tên. Em hôm nay em xin nghỉ đi em gửi mai em gọi. Anh ơi nước mắm thì chung, chị cho em nhé. 10 ngày cô bảo em ăn chi cho thầy. Dạ không? Đấy không em không nhìn ra nước mắm đấy. Em gái nó lòng đỡ chị anh đi. Của em. Non một cái đố thì nằm đấy. Chị ăn thêm thì bảo cháu. Đâu với chị nhà đi xong nó lúc vào cho chị. Mẹ con nhặt ăn đi. Hai suất thêm một củ.
But since I entered the shop, I noticed they have already sold over 100 takeout portions. Seeing how dedicated they are to choosing good ingredients, I suddenly feel much more relief. Turn out, as long as you do things with sincere heart, customer will find the way to you. No need to overcalculate the pros and cons right from the start. If you had a chance to visit Hanoi, I think you should definitely try one. The shop doesn't take reservation. I just want to say so you know one more good place to eat in Hanoi. It's located right in the Tay Ho area.
Mày ơi, tụi em xong rồi. Còn nước xin cho em nấu chưa?
Đây, bảo cho uống.
After eating, my lips a bit puffy like fuller. Even though I can eat so much spicy, but eat bun cha, this you have to try this. Add more spicy on top this.
Now I will take you to check out some apartment complex around here. This is an old apartment building, but the rent is still quite high, around 6 to 7 million Vietnam dong a month, which is about from $250 to $300. And you know what? This is exactly the reason why I decided to move to the suburb at this point in time. Right next to it, just a few steps away, there is more modern building.
This is a very modern building.
Renting a place here will cost around 9 to 10 million Vietnam dong, which is about $500. Around this Tay Ho area, the rent range from 6 million to 12 million Vietnam dong, which is about $230 to $800, depend on the Pacific neighborhood. At the moment, I still can't afford that price, but looking at it another way, it's also a clear milestone for me to know how hard I need to try.
An apartment in this building costs around $500,000. It has many benefits like healthcare, gym, and entertainment. The weather in Hanoi is very nice. It's not so hot. After long work, I'm still happy and comfortable to share about this building like this for you guys.
My former college lived near here, so I am going to drop by and ask for her permission to film her apartment for a bit. The area she lives in is close by. The rent is around 9 to 10 million Vietnam dong a month, which is about $450 to $500.
I am waiting her to pick me up to her house, so this building don't allow others to go by myself, so I have to wait her. Em chào chị.
Overall, the security here is much better than the area where I live.
Ăn mì gì cũng được ạ. Vâng ạ. This is a medium apartment. It has 64 square meter. If you want to buy it, it costs $200,000. If you want a rented apartment, it costs $400 per month. It has 2 bedrooms, 1 kitchen, 2 toilets, and 2 balconies. I hope in the future with my effort, I can have an apartment like her.
Leaving her place, on the way I stopped by a small coffee shop by the road and ordered a cup of egg coffee. I have always really loved the coffee. Sipping each mouthful of rich and vegan egg coffee, I remember a thought that once caught my mind. Who knows, maybe one day I will also have a small coffee cart of my own. Just need a small corner, a few stools, and cup of coffee built with a sincere heart while waiting for a suitable job. This may be a direction I want to try my hand at. Sitting in the middle of the bustle streets, watching people pass by, I feel my heart lighten up completely. Sometimes just a good cup of coffee and a few minutes to pause are enough to see what you truly want more clearly.
Egg coffee is very famous in Vietnam and the taste is very delicious. But this coffee not the most best coffee I have tried.
Hanoi cuisine is so rich. There are still many more places that if I wanted to take you to all of them, I probably need a whole day. So I will have to see you all another time. Leaving my college house, I walk back to the station again, catching the bus to return to my $55 subway room, returning to the inner city for a day, looking through expensive square meter and the bustling city life. But further I go, the more clearly I see, it's not pressure, it's a goal. I know where I am and I know where I want to go.
Today is a very special day for me since I'm quitting my old job. This was the first time I come back to the city center. It's still as busy and lively as usual, but I realized I still love the peaceful atmosphere and the slower pace of life in the suburb. Despite my broken air conditioner, it makes me so hard. Also, I have read all your comments that you left on my channel. Thank you for your kind words and supporting me. That gives me motivation to keep going. See you in the next video.